In the Gospel, Jesus speaks to the Apostle Peter about the institution of his new church, where Peter is to be the rock on which God's church is to be built. But we know that the church is more than just a single person. So where do we come in? Together, we are being built into the church. But the church is not being built for you. It is being built of you. You are the living stone, and it is Christ himself who breathes life into our stone. The Built of Living Stones campaign allows us to make concrete that sacrifice that we are making as part of the body of Christ. And so what is built not just of mortar and bricks and so on, it is built of the sweat and blood of this community. It's clear that we're growing. We're up over 400 families now, and there will be a time in the near future when we won't be able to fit everybody in here on a regular Sunday. So it's time now for us to look for a bit larger space.
And it's a very, very profound statement that Father Hughes teaches us regularly, that we are the church, the building is not the church. And you really feel that in the hearts of the parishioners. You really do feel like you're part of the community. But this is an important step because a building does give a parish an identity and does give the parish the ability to provide additional ministries and to better service the community in ways that are just very difficult to do from a space like what we're in now.
I enjoy coming to Mass, and it is about the people. It's not really about the walls we're in, but I think we all have to keep in mind that in order to continue growing, we are going to need our own space and a larger space.
We need a special place for the Blessed Sacrament, for people to worship God, to meditate on the something thing. And, you know, in a strip mall, you can't find those things, you know. The people need something to grow spiritually, need a building to grow spiritually.
We're building a parish family life center because that's really what it's about. It's about the life of the parish. It will be a place where we can worship, but it will also be a place where education can happen, certainly for our children, but also for our adults. Certainly other ministries. Our St. Vincent de Paul has been very active, but there's other ministries that we would like to be able to start, and until we have a little more space, we won't be able to do those.
One of the ways of walking in faith is actually going out and being able to minister and mission to others, showing who you are. And by having a parish life center, a lot of people say, well, how does that contribute to it? But it gives us a grounding base and an opportunity that if we go out and we walk our faith and we talk our faith, and people say, I want to learn more, I want to see what you're about and everything, draw them back to a wonderful, welcoming space.
We are the church. The people are the church. The building is where the people go to congregate, but...
And whether it's in a strip mall or it's in a building, in order for it to really be a church, then it has to be a strong congregation. And St. Peter the Apostle is a strong congregation.
For those who remember where we started, which was Trinity Memorial Gardens Chapel, or even those who are just familiar with where that funeral home and cemetery is located, there is a road that runs down toward the new Odessa Elementary School that was just built. Between the cemetery and that new elementary school is the property that the diocese owns, so that's where we'll be building. We are all part of this church, every one of us vital to its growth and its life. So everyone is being called upon to do their part to help this church community to grow.
My feeling is that I was a beneficiary of churches that people built before me, and therefore I think that I should work towards building this edifice so that others might benefit.
Remembering his sacrifice makes us who we are and how we are called to be. Together, we are the building blocks of the church. Jesus is the cornerstone. Peter is the foundation, and we are the pieces of stone with which the church is being built into the body of Christ.